Dan's massively into cricket. I've never been able to understand it. I have too many bad memories of having to play cricket at school. And it basically just consisted of me standing in the middle of a field in the sweltering hot sun for an hour. Then getting to bat maybe once if I was lucky, and then going straight out because I couldn't hit the ball. It's safe to say that pretty much ruined cricket for me, I think. Whereas playing rugby at school was way more fun. So I came out of school with a bit of a dislike of cricket and an enduring love for rugby. So, what the fuck is cricket? It's like baseball, but for civilized people. American opinion of baseball. School ruined it. We played rounders at school, which is effectively almost the same as baseball. It's kind of considered a kid's game, really. Just casually throwing shade at baseball, but there it is. And that was definitely more fun than cricket. Mostly because everyone kind of got to have a go with rounders. Well, the stupidest thing I find about baseball is the fact that you guys call it the World Series, and nobody else in the world is allowed to take part. So why the frick are you calling it the World Series, you lying charlatans? But anyway. Anyway. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've joined us in the middle of a conversation about cricket. Apologies. That's all I could say about that. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where previously we just successfully assaulted the walls of the settlement, and now it's ours, I guess? The dude in the top of the longhouse thing here escaped and ran away on his horse. And I don't know what we're actually doing next. I think we're going to some sort of meeting with Harold Fairhair or something. Let's have a little look at the map. We are currently here, and we need to go over here. Young King Harold summons the Norway clans to an Althing in Ulrikstad. Right, so that's where we're going. In the meantime, though, there's plenty of other stuff we could do, a bit of exploring and what have you. There's these synchronization points. I could go climb a mountain for a bit. I see no reason not to do that. That blue glowing thing, I think, is a world event. I wouldn't mind checking that out. Yeah. I just want to see if I can gameplay. Nudity, eh? I guess we'll leave that on. Hopefully, Twitch won't have a problem with that. Stealth difficulty, exploration difficulty. That's what I was looking for. I'm going to switch this to Pathfinder just to see what it looks like. I have to admit, I'm not really seeing a difference, actually. Did I forget to, like, hit apply? I might have failed to hit apply. YouTube will? Are you sure? I mean, because there's plenty of Witcher 3 and Witcher 2 Let's Plays out there with boobs. So it won't get monetized on YouTube. That's the thing. It'll have limited ads on it on YouTube if it's got nudity in it, which is fine. Because that already happens with my Witcher 1 series on YouTube. Whenever we get one of those romance card things with boobs in it, the video just goes to limited ads. So that's no big deal. In fact, I don't actually monetize these stream VODs on YouTube. I just export them and don't bother with the monetization. Perhaps I should, but I don't. So it kind of doesn't make a difference to me. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for gameplay again. Here we go. Oh yeah, no, it is on Pathfinder. Okay. Seems to be no bleeding difference. Yeah, but you realize how hard that is to do in editing software, putting little Crumpington faces over the nipples. Like that is really like that's fucking time consuming. I'd rather just not get any monetization. Yeah, because if it's moving around, you've got to animate the little bastards. It's not worth the bother. Did monetization get any better since YouTube became more aggressive with advertisement? I mean, I'm alright, really. They have when you upload a video these days, you fill out a little questionnaire in which you declare what stuff's in your video. And there's a bunch of different categories, like stuff involving firearms, real firearms, not like in video games. Violence, and there's a specific category for video game violence. Any kind of nudity or sexual content. Anything involving current events and stuff. And you have a drop down, and then you can select like what type of content is in it. Like to what degree. You can sort of basically, enter like to what degree it's offensive or whatever. And you fill that out and you put it in, and then that goes off to YouTube, and they verify what you've done and compare it with the actual video. And if you do it enough times that they're happy with your self-moderation of it, basically, they basically take your word for it when you upload it. Which is how it works with me at the minute, because there's only one video I've uploaded which had like limited ads content in it, and it was one of the Witcher ones with some nudity in it, and I clearly marked it as nudity in the questionnaire thing, and based on that, YouTube were just like, right, you seem to be marking these accurately, so we'll just let you get on with it. So they verify manually. At first they do, yeah, but like I said, if they are then satisfied that you are doing it correctly, then it becomes automated. Let's hoping for some loot around here, but not really finding anything. I do need more provisions, though. Need some berries and or mushrooms, please. There's some berries. Rations are full. Are they? Fuck. I think I only had one. I last checked. Whatever. If it says it's full, it's full. Am I enjoying Valhalla? I am, yeah. It's pretty damn good. So far, anyway. I'm enjoying my time here in Norway with Ginger Eivor and his massive two-handed axe. Have I got some Have I got any skill points, by the way? I think I have. I think it chucked a couple more at me before we left off last time. Right, what do we wear the bear? I don't know what bear-aligned gear is, honestly. I'm going to leave that alone for now, but I will take. Oh, hello. When dual wielding, hold right trigger and click the right thumbstick to swap weapon hands. That's interesting. I'm not really doing any dual wielding at the moment, but I'll bear that in mind. That bear-aligned gear again. Stun. For sure. That unlocks this. Okay. Interesting. Pressjard, thank you very much for 10 months of suppage, by the way. Appreciate that. Yeah, the snow effects are really nice. Evasion. Right, so we can, yeah, the skill tree is very interesting in this, you know. It's really quite interesting, because I thought it would branch off in 3 separate directions that don't meet in the middle, but they actually do. Because you can go round this way and then back down to here. Oh, it's interesting. I like it. I like it. It's much more interesting than the system in Origins, I'll say that much. Okay.
We're watching you.
Hey, Master Matt. How do you do? Thank you very much for 15 months of subbage. How's the rugby going? I wasn't able to watch the end of it, I'm afraid. It kicked off way later than I thought it was going to. I tell you what, let's take the stealth damage. Why not? I am occasionally going to be stabbing people in the back, I suppose. You always use the same weapons. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I pretty much used a spear all the way through Origins, and I suspect I might end up using this big axe all the way through this game. But we'll see. I'll experiment a bit. I do know I prefer this big axe to going sword and board, so to speak. Axe and board, really. But I haven't actually tried any dual wielding just yet. Right. Right, where do we want to go? Let's go to this synchronization thingy. Let's go climb a mountain. Let's do that. We're a Viking. We do stuff like that. You fight people and drink mead and climb mountains just for the sake of doing it. Did I say Viking? I meant Klingon, but yeah, the terrain in this game is very vertical. I'll say that much. It's interesting that the usual parkour of an Assassin's Creed game in this game so far seems to have kind of been swapped out for lots of mountain climbing. Like it's less about parkour and more rock climbing for most of this so far. It's interesting. I do like the fact that you can climb around and stuff. Like, God, it can be so frustrating sometimes when you're playing a Bethesda game and you meet a mountain like this, or you meet a slope like this, and it's just like, yep, cannot go any further. I have been defeated by this slope, and I cannot climb cliffs. But in this game, it's like, you see that mountain over there? You actually can climb it, Todd! And I really dig that. Bethesda needs to add a climbing mechanic. I mean, they freaking had one in Daggerfall, and it got removed. I mean, to be fair, it was replaced with a much more functional levitation spell in Morrowind. But then, of course, they removed that as well in Oblivion, so... Speaking of Daggerfall, we will be streaming that at some point. I'm gonna... the Patreon goal for Daggerfall was actually finally met. So I'm going to have to keep to my word, I'm afraid, and we are going to play some Daggerfall. I'm going to stream it live as opposed to doing it as a YouTube series, because otherwise I will go completely insane if all I can do is talk to myself while playing that damn game. So you can all suffer in real time with me when we play Daggerfall. But it will happen. Yeah. Open Daggerfall? You mean Daggerfall Unity? In which case, yes, absolutely. No, I'm not going to play DOSBox Daggerfall. It's definitely going to be Unity. With plenty of mods as well, I think. Because the funny thing is, actually, I mean, as much as I've maligned the game in the past, Daggerfall Unity with lots of mods is actually quite fun. The question is, will I be able to beat the main quest before I lose my mind? Because that will probably be my goal, for the series. I will basically just try and complete the main quest in as short a time as possible. I'm not going to mess around with guilds and stuff any more than I have to. Because the weird thing about the main quest in Daggerfall is that you kind of have to bugger off and do side stuff for ages, because most of the quests are sort of initiated by a courier giving you a letter telling you to go somewhere. And in between getting those letters, you pretty much have nothing to do except join a guild and do random quests, so... we're getting towards the top now, and some cool music is kicking in. I like it. It'll be a stream. Obviously, it'll end up on YouTube, just like this is, but it will be a stream. Like the scale of the mountains. The funny thing is, actually, I mean, I really like them too, but the funny thing is, actually, they're technically a bit too big, I think. Because someone in the chat last time mentioned they live in this region of Norway, and the mountains are not this big. But regardless, it does make for some glorious scenery. Oh man, this is just like that scene from Lord of the Rings when they're on the mountains. And Frodo drops the ring. And Boromir picks it up and everyone tenses up and clenches. It's just like that. Need to watch Fellowship of the Ring again. It's been a while. I'm overdue my next rewatching of it a bit, I think. I rewatched Conan a few weeks ago. It's about time for Lord of the Rings. It is quite a pretty game, isn't it? I keep walking around like this instead of running everywhere because I just like to slow down and enjoy the view so much. And this is just like the Norwegian bit of the game. Like, there's the whole England bit of it awaiting us still as well. And I don't know for sure, and don't spoil it for me, obviously, but considering how often Constantinople got mentioned earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up going down somewhere in the Mediterranean eventually, too. I didn't expect there to be so much vaguely flat terrain on the top of these mountains, actually. I thought I was going to climb up to a little peak and then that'd be it, but there's a whole landscape up here. And it's beautiful. Also, that peak looks like it's a bajillion miles away. Freaking flippin' heck. I thought it was just a bit further along, but my sense of perspective seems to be all wrong in this game. Hello. Now, are you going to be dickheads like Red Dead Redemption 2 wolves, or are you going to be, like, actually realistic wolves and probably just run away? They're going to leave me alone, it looks like. Alright, fair enough. I've got my eye on you, though. I think are these... Oh, they're just foxes. Okay, yeah, they're not wolves, those are just foxes. All this white snow makes this perspective all weird. I thought it was a wolf that was much further away. But no, it's just a little fox. Hello. I feel really stupid now. What's happened to my depth perception? Like that bit of Father Ted with Dougal. And the cow. It's making you feel chilly, yeah. It is, it's the same era, but to be honest, actually, a bit. Playing Origins makes me feel warm, actually. Like, you have the opposite with that. Oh, hello. There's a bear. Couple of bears, in fact. This landscape just really, again, I mentioned it last time, but this landscape is just making me wish there was an open world Game of Thrones RPG type thing, like set beyond the wall. Took you 12 hours to do everything in Norway? Wow. We are in Norway right now, yeah. If this was Northern England in the game, I would really have some concerns. Yes, it's a little bit hillier up north, but not quite to this extent. Okay, what on earth have I found here? It's a giant camp, clearly. Smash the pottery, as is tradition. Cutlery and a tooth. Only the finest loot in this game. Scribbled words from Ragnvald the Wandering Skald. The old gods are dead, our gods will die too. After the last death song is sung, Ymir's bones shall still reach to the sky. That kind of started off like it was going to be a limerick. No, not a limerick. What am I thinking of? One of those roses are red, violets are blue jobbies. Gear upgrade. Alright. Oh, I see. I can upgrade some of my weapons. Unfortunately, I can't upgrade my Dane axe, which is the one thing I'd like to upgrade. Mind you, I think it already is upgraded. No, it's not, actually. I upgraded the other one. Baron's axe. Oops. Could upgrade my bow. Sure. Interesting that it set my my helmet to invisible again. Although I'm going to set it back to invisible anyway, because I've just remembered that his hair clips through the helmet, And that looks really weird. So, how about not? Yes, you can do dual shielding. It's a thing. If I had another shield, I'd demonstrate. Well, you can't do it right now without an ability. Oh, right. But it can be done though. I've seen screenshots. All right, let's climb up here. But you can decide, for example, like you want to have your main hand with the shield and your off hand with the weapon. Because apparently it allows you to fight more defensively or something. Hello, Death Sniper. How's your weekend going? Loot. Loot. Ooh, 50 silver. And I can upgrade something again, apparently. Ah, I can upgrade some armor. Very well. I think the appearance of stuff changes when you upgrade it too a little bit. Although I'm playing Spot the Difference for this right now and I'm not seeing anything, but I'm pretty sure the game said last time that it can change appearance when you upgrade stuff. The Vikings were indeed pagans, yes. So were the Anglo-Saxons originally, but they converted to Christianity after settling in England. And of course a lot of the Vikings did too. I mean, eventually they all did. Alright. Is that a big ass blizzard over there? You wouldn't leap of faith off that? I mean, I kind of wanna. That's I don't know when. Yeah, it looks like we do get manual saves. So. Oh, hello. Sploosh! We live. I mean, we're really cold, but we live. Oh, and there's something here too. Right. Give me your precious resources. Some more iron ore. Alright, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. It's nice that the clearly freezing water actually is frickin' freezing and it will damage you. Although I am assuming they're not going to model the hypothermia that would result of running around up here completely soaked. We'll leave that to Frostfall in Skyrim, I suppose. And the Long Dark. Right. Now that's done. Whoa, we've revealed a lot here, haven't we? Alright, some treasure in this direction, apparently, so let's go check it out. I could get on with the main quest, and I will, but I'm enjoying just wandering around, exploring the landscape. What do we have here? The beacon is lit. Just looking at his wiggly trail he's leaving in the snow. Someone following me must be like, was he drunk? Pretty vistas are the biggest selling point of AC games. I won't disagree with you. I've kind of got the urge to go back and play Assassin's Creed 2 at some point, actually. Maybe even Assassin's Creed 1. Meeting the assassin dudes at the start of this game kind of made me weirdly nostalgic for ye old Assassin's Creed. Alright, let's see if we can get you down here without killing yourself. Assassin's Creed that was actually good. Oof, Dr. Fat with the hot takes today. What is going on, dude? Oh, pretty lights. Yeah, I really enjoyed Origins. I've not finished it yet, but I've really been enjoying Origins. It's a lovely blend of the new RPG style and the older Assassin style. It's a little bit of both, and I really enjoy it. Plus the world, you know, Egypt is just gorgeous. And you get to ride a camel, which, you know, is pretty great. Okay. You know what?
Go.
Come on, birdie. Give me a hand here. What am I looking at? Oh my god, it's underneath me. No wonder I was confused. Can I mark it? I could unmark it. It's in a bleeding cave. Look at that. All right, then. You like the new games, but none of them make you feel like an assassin? I mean, I completely disagree. Like I literally just said, Origins is very much an Assassin's Creed. It has RPG elements, and it has decent melee combat, but it's still very much an assassin game. You do assassinate people. That is the goal of the main story. The whole point of Origins is that Bayek is the first assassin. I mean, you know. Oh, God! I'm not dead. What? Alright then. There you go, eat some berries, that'll sort you out. Where the heck are we now, anyway? I'm in a restricted area of some sort, apparently. Who are these people? I'm getting very 13th Warrior vibes right now. Weird savages living in caves. Well, apparently this guy's got me treasure, so... Or he's got something, anyway. my friend. Skull Crusher. Oh dear, that didn't quite go according to plan. Jolly good. Well, that's what I get for specializing in melee combat and not assassination, I suppose. Treasure is this way somewhere.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Where is it? It's over there. I should just try and... Stop wiggling your head. There we go. Damn it. These two oblivious idiots. Right, what do we have here? What goodies do you have for me? Leather and iron ore. Okay, fine. I was hoping for a cool weapon or some armor, but whatever. Steal any food from the pot, I suppose. That would have been useful. Alright, Burb. Where should I go next? Help. Over there, okay. So we want to go... down this way, across that dead tree. Shimmy along here, and then looks like we can go actually into this cave. Alright. Behind the waterfall, yeah. Classic, right? Treasure behind the waterfall. Alright. Whoop. Guess we want to go in here, probably. This game works your core by making you clench. At least you're less accident prone than Ezio back in the day. Runes. Enhanced gear pieces laid slot runes. Yeah, we know this, and thank you, message, for covering up what I just looted. Alright, there we go. A minor light rune for weapon rune, and leather, and something, something. Enchantment! Enchantment. Ooh, loot. Nice. Should clearly be smashing a lot more of these than I have been. Make Link proud. Smash them pots. Rectangular stone. Ball of yarn. If we meet any kittens, we'll know what to do. RPG logic. Destroy pottery to acquire currency, indeed. Alright. Ríkjafylke. Is that what? Hang on a second. Ríkjafylke. Is that this whole region? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's 3 wealth and 1 mystery. Apparently. Suggested power 280. Wow. Do we even want to go there yet then? What is my current power? $13. Okay. I'm going to assume then in that case the quest is going to account for that. Yeah, I think it was about 50 quid when I picked it up. Hello, Angus. Hi, Prince Court. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Right, I kind of want off this mountain now. I've had enough of this place. Somewhere down there I can splosh into. Possibly not. That looks a bit risky to me. Let's just go down the vaguely safe way. Whoa. There we go. It takes a bit of getting used to this. You've got to point yourself towards the edge and then press B. Nope. No, don't go sideways, Ivan. Go down. Good God. Odin's teeth, man. You're making the whole chat nervous with your antics. There we go. Apparently I still haven't found the treasure that was marked. Oh, I give up. I actually give up. I can't be asked. Some other time. It's further along the edge. Yeah, it probably was. Ah, well. It's making you wish you had a way better PC. I mean, same, honestly, because when I get into a town in this game, my frame rate is crappy. Still saving up for a new one. Like I said, I'm hoping in January or February I might have enough to get a decent one. I want to make sure it's really good, though. Like, I want a PC that'll last me a good decade. I mean, this one's lasted me for almost 7 years, so that's pretty good innings, really. And it wasn't top of the line when I bought it either, so... Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, Headskull. By Jan or Feb, that the supply-demand problems with a lot of the hardware will perhaps be solved. Okay, unmark that. There we go. Right, now the question is, do we want to go there via land, or do we want to go there via boat? I vote boat, personally. There's a glowy thing down there. What's that about, I wonder? Lovely music again. Now that was definitely a wolf. I suppose the Assassin's Creed games have always had really nice music, to be fair. What did I just hear? What? Okay, I'm confused. Anything tech related is impossible to find right now? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I wanted to get a replacement, like, track clip for my track IR, so I could do some IL-2 Sturmovik again and some Rise of Flight again, but you just can't find anything like that now. Joysticks, any kind of peripheral right now seems to be just rarer than rockin' horse shit. Because there's the new IL-2 Flying Circus that's out now for World War One stuff, and IL-2's come a long way as well since Battle for Stalingrad. Like, they've done Battle of Bodenplatte as well, and a bunch of other stuff. And I believe Cliffs of Dover finally got its North Africa update as well, and yeah, there's been loads of developments. And I really want to check them out, but I just can't play those games without a track IR that actually works. And at the moment, I don't, because I don't have a tracking clip thing for it. And for love nor money, I cannot find a replacement at the moment, sadly, thanks to good old COVID. Right, did I get the glowy thing? I wasn't paying attention at all whatsoever to what I was doing there. I was completely playing on autopilot then. I'm going to assume I did get it. Lots of people are taking up new hobbies. I know a few people who bought their first racing wheels to get into sim racing this year. Not much better to do. Yeah, true that. I mean, Games Workshop must have been making gangbusters this entire year once they got their production line sorted. Everything on the website is constantly temporarily sold out. Like, even sales of Airfix models have shot up, apparently. Oh, okay, there's loads of stuff around here. Hold the phone. Okay, I guess knocking won't let us get in. Gonna have to climb on the roof, aren't I? Or something. I said, does anyone have the key? Can I get in via here? This very fragile looking wicker windowy thing? I don't know. Is there another window? Maybe there is. Let me just... Yeah, just checking. This big old axe and I can't hack down a door. There's that. Maybe if I... Can I burn anything with a torch? I don't think I have a torch. Oh shit. Let me in! Well, okay. I'm stumped. I don't know how you're supposed to get in there. Some poor family and they're absolutely terrified right now. Alright, well, let's try somewhere else then. What about that? Oh, hello. Berries. Oh, no, we're full. Good. This place is completely deserted, isn't it? It's odd. It's the place we conquered in the previous stream. I guess everyone just decided to leave. I guess I'm not supposed to be back here yet. Chasing a wild goose again, am I? I mean, there's some in here. Help me out here, bird.
Show me.
What am I missing? Oh, looks like there's a cave type thing there. I wager that's probably where I was meant to go. And not here. Cool if the bird could go into buildings and get keys for you. Yeah, it would be kind of cool, actually. Oh, Jesus. Alright, then. Once again, we have survived that. Somehow. Jolly good. Any more berries around? There we go. Wait. There we go. Good as new-ish. No wonder he's so blasé about climbing mountains without any safety harnesses. If he falls off, apparently he's gonna die. Must smash pots. Smash all of the things. Oh, I finally got the treasure, and I say treasure in air quotes, really, but... To step away from the computer for a while, that was too much. Can't really do heights. Alright, fair enough. I am terrified of heights in real life, but luckily I seem to be okay with it in video games. Does my Raven armor reduce fall damage? Good question. Doesn't seem like it. Increases armor the lower my health is, and additional increased critical chance. Oh, and it's different when you're in an airplane, though. No, that's the thing. Like you get me up on the top of a tall building, I don't feel great about it, but it's completely different when you're in an aircraft. I can't explain it, but it is. It's I suppose it's not really so much the fear of heights as it's the fear of falling. I also sometimes, if I'm in an old cathedral, and I look up at the really high ceiling, that sometimes makes me feel a bit ugh. And that's like the opposite of heights, right? Like, it's like I'm on the ground, looking up, but that sometimes makes me feel a little queasy. Right, I can't help but notice that I don't have a ship. That does present a bit of a problem. I guess I'll just fast travel. Didn't really want to fast travel, but sod it. Whistle, yeah. There we go. Right. You can toot your horn to summon the ship. I don't think I have one at this point.
Let the sail out.
All right. Off we go. I wouldn't mind listening to stories, but I can't really talk to the chat if we're listening to a story, so I think I'll keep it on songs. Raid. No, I'm good. Am I, though? No. What am I talking about? That's absolutely raid. Forgot who I was playing as for a minute there. Nice little finisher with the hidden blade. For those who've seen, it's a not so hidden blade in this game. If you weren't there for it, when Eivor gets given the hidden blade, they explain to him that, oh, you need to put it on the inside of your wrist so that people can't see it. And Eivor, because he's a complete meathead, is just like, oh, but this blade is awesome! Why would I want to hide it? And puts it on the outside of his wrist instead, so that obviously he doesn't have to remove his finger. Weary eyes watching an empty water. A lone raven ship sails past. Odin's wolf, sharp and iron teeth, preparing to feast on carrion birds. That's nice. Let's carry on raiding after reading the poetry. Have we got them all? Who's left? There's an archer around here somewhere, isn't there? There you are. Yay! Alright, fine work, everybody. Fine work.
The other side must be barred.
Oh, Jesus, you're setting it on fire. Okay, I was going to go in there. Practically our neighbours. Well, they're the bad clan, aren't they, or something? They're the red guys. We don't like them. The wolf clan or something, whatever they're called. So they're fair game, apparently. Again, another building I can't figure out how to get inside. Sensing a theme here.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Maybe this is like a quest location later on. Maybe that's what's going on here. Like this is a locked needs a key type situation. All right, back to the boat. Everyone's waiting for me again. Does this game have an Icelandic dub? I don't know. I did check in the language options to see if you could play it in Norwegian when I first got it. And there didn't seem to be an option available for that, sadly. Why would I ever want to do that? Because, I don't know, be immersive. Same reason I play the Metro games in Russian. Well, there's a blue thingy over there on this island. Yeah, we're definitely checking that out. Whatever it is. Oops. You're criticizing my ability as a captain.
Hush now.
It is the opinion of me as a Swede that Norwegian is the ugliest language. I'm sure the feeling is mutual. Oh, okay. We found some magic mushrooms. Observe the signs of pass through the gates in the right order. Oh god, what? First gate leads to Thrudheim, where Thor thunders until Ragnarok. The second gate leads to Freya's Folkvang, for good men and women grown weary of battle. The third gate leads to Gladsheim, where the Allfather welcomes his blood drinkers. Okay. So there's 4 gates. First gate was... Right, hang on. Let's just read that again. I think I get it now. Let's see. Thor, Freya, and then Odin. So I'm going to find the little statue that looks like Thor, I guess. That's Thor. He's got a hammer. Cool. Now Freya. That looks like Freya to me. And then Odin. That would be... Are you Odin? You don't look like Odin. You're Thor. You're Freya. I guess you must be Odin. Has he got a spear? I mean, I suppose that's a spear, yeah. Alright, fair enough. I was looking for, like, you know, because he's supposed to have one eye, right? That's what I was looking at. Looks like I got it right.
Wanders widely and has traveled far, will learn the scope of mankind's nature and discover common sense.
Whatever you say, dude. Mystery completed. Fly a Garrick. Okay. Very low and slow flying eagle. Not sure the mushrooms have quite worn off yet. Check the altar again. Why? Something on the table. Yeah, the note is on the table. See? The note and some candles. Core challenge completed. Ugh, go away. Yeah, this game is making me feel very Christmassy, you know. I'm already feeling a bit Christmassy anyway, actually. I'm looking forward to December. We've all had a bit of a shit year, collectively, I think. And I intend to make up for that this Christmas and have a damn good time. Sorry, I was destroying the boat again.
Run up the sail!
Right, let's see. We've got to go... Oh, we've got quite a way to go, actually. We've got to... Oh, there's some treasure over there. Why not? We're not in a rush. Raid a village equals Christmas. Hey, it was originally a pagan festival, after all. You guys always seem to start playing music just as I'm about to jump out.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
I mean, it's right there.
For noble deeds thine honor sing.
We'll pick up. I'll turn to ice if I stay here.
Right, there it is. Come on. Oh no, there's a goddamn thing in the way. What? How do I get in, damn it? It's game is consistently trolling me, you know. No, what are you in? Damn it. Maybe I can't. No, I can't. Ha! This game makes me feel dumb. I can't figure it out. Do I? Is this some sort of thing I need in order to be able to get to stuff like? Is that? What is going on? I can't. There are buildings with treasure in that I can't get into. There's a shipwreck that I can't get into. I don't get it. You can smash certain types of planks.
Too cold.
The game would be so good as to explain to me which blasted planks are smashable. That'll be lovely. Oh, here we go. Finally. All that for a carbon ingot. Well, alright then. Get some rations. And skedaddle. I mean, I think carbon ingots are actually quite useful, so I assume that probably was worth the bother, but yeah, a lot of the loot in this game is not very exciting. I suppose we probably could have gotten to those locked houses if I'd found the right bit to smack with my axe, yeah.
More sails!
Oh well, we live and learn. What's this over here? Another raiding location? By Jove, I think it is. I suppose what I should have done is actually do some reconnaissance with my raven, but keep forgetting to do the stomp. There we go.
Let's bleed you.
Oh. Satisfying. Especially when it's an archer. This guy was putting up quite a fight, wasn't he? Thanks for the food. Let's get looting. I guess this is how we acquire resources for upgrades, by doing raids like this. Which is okay, I guess. I kind of like the way they did it in Origins, where you zoomed out into bird mode, and you could see around the world where certain resources were. And some of them would be like animals in the wild that you could hunt, like crocodiles and hippos and lions and deer and what have you. And some more valuable resources were carried by convoys of, you know, the Pharaoh's guards or whatever, and then you could plan an ambush and attack them as they were en route to wherever they were going, and it was quite fun, actually. I really enjoyed that element of it. I don't know if I looted that completely thoroughly, but I'm alright with it. I don't care. Do you think changing it to Pathfinder affected the breakable panels being highlighted? It might have done, actually. I don't know. What was that? Was that a seal? I think it is a bunch of seals. Arf, arf? Hawkers, yes. There's apparently some treasure over there. Ah, yeah, it's back on this island. Very well. A swimmer! Yes. Like I said this last time as well, but definitely getting Skellige vibes from The Witcher 2. I mean, The Witcher 3, sorry. And also Blood Moon vibes, I suppose, actually. It's, I suppose it's part of the reason I'm enjoying this so much, is it's reminding me a lot of some of my favourite RPGs. Seems like the sort of place you'd find a witch living in, doesn't it? Although it looks like it's completely abandoned.
Is anyone home?
This is not a natural quiet. It's as if a curse has befallen this place.
Yeah, it is a bit spooky. I was thinking that.
Ornir and Ymir. Wonder where they've gone.
Ornir's journal. Ein. King Harold is no lover of poetry. He desires only the puffed up praise from lesser mead-soaked scalds. He can banish me from his house, but he will not silence my saga of King Harold the Unfair. One that will be sung long after his bone dust feeds the earth. But first, we must hunt, Ymir and I. And at night, when our bellies are full, the poetry will flow like mead. Ooh. Okay, we need a key for it, eh? Seems as if we have perhaps a little mystery. Although it's marked as treasure and not a mystery, but... What do we have here?
Ymir was killed.
Wolves that took Ymir have come for me. The lice-ridden curs got past my traps, and I hear them at the door. I cannot remember when I last ate, but the blood rage gives me strength, and soon I will drink theirs. I will take many of the beasts down with me and ride to Valhalla on their howls of despair. So he's wandered off to go fight some wolves. Where might he have gone? So I'm going to assume he took the key with him. Attack! Attack the eagle thing! Or is that just another raven? Can't have bird-to-bird combat. Disappoint. Oh my god, that just reminded me, actually. Isn't there that game that's either coming out very soon or is just released? That is literally that. It's like an aerial combat dogfighting game, except it's people flying around on giant eagles or something. It looked really interesting. Has anyone else seen it? I can't remember what it's called. If you look up, is it actually there? No. You haven't heard of that? I'll hang on a second. Just gonna magically open now. No, it's still locked. Interesting. Well, I didn't see anything interesting or suspicious from the air, so I don't know. There's a bit of loot here, at least. Falconeer, that's the one, yeah. It looks really, really interesting. It's like an open world aerial combat game where you ride around on a giant bird. Released back in March. Did it really? Holy shit. Oh, I think, you know what? I think it only just came to GOG, though. That's what got me confused, because I first saw it on GOG. Look at that. Run at full weight of this gigantic chonker of a man running along a wicker fence. Seems legit. March could have been last week, I know, right? Okay, well, that little mystery might remain unsolved for the time being, because I have no idea where I would go to find the key. Maybe we'll encounter the fellow who wrote the note later.
Sail! Back to the wind!
Right. Onwards. Eating poisonous mushrooms to get high. Yes. Actually, speaking of eating poisonous mushrooms, another game that's on my list of shit that I want to stream is some more of Green Hell. Which has poisonous mushrooms and poisonous dart frogs. And poisonous snakes, come to think of it.
Hold on, good Scott.
Lots of poisonous things, in fact. No, we'll raid this another time, I think. Green Hell, aka Leech Simulator, yes. Indeed. Biggest mistake I made with that was not turning off the leeches in the custom difficulty. Any venomous fruit? I'm going the right way, aren't I? Yeah, we're going to go through this little narrow channel and then round. Just over here. Oh, is this where we started? This island over here it is, isn't it? Oh, they've got that feature still where people's screenshots go on the map. I kind of like that little feature, you know. Some people are getting really good at taking screenshots too. Are they making another Ultimate General game? I don't know. As far as I know, they were still working on Ultimate Admiral. Which I really should check out at some point, actually. Apparently it's quite good. A friend of mine's been really into it. Thing is, though, I'd almost prefer to just play Napoleon Total War. U-boat, yes, I have U-boat. I just I haven't really gotten into it yet because I need to look up some YouTube tutorials on it because it's quite a complicated little game. And they admit in the game when you click on it that the tutorial isn't very good, so... But I should really sit down one afternoon and figure out U-boat, because I bet I would seriously enjoy that once I actually get it figured out. Because I love Silent Hunter, and U-boat just seems to be Silent Hunter, but with way more features. I didn't tell you to put the sail away. What are you doing? Am I playing on PC? Yes, I am, Ezra. And how is this game so far? Very enjoyable. I am having a great time with it. How goes the plundering and raiding? Rather well, actually. Just making my way along the coast here to get to the next bit in the main quest. And I've been climbing mountains, I've been exploring caves, I've been raiding villages on the coast. I've been diving around to look for treasure in shipwrecks. So it's been a grand old time, really. It's awesome. Falling off said mountains, yes. Yeah, I haven't done any more main quests since the last stream. I've just been goofing off, exploring. So... taking drugs. Going through magic portals, yeah. That may or may not have been hallucinated. Crushing skulls, indeed. Alright, yeah, we're in... we've now entered... an area of the map that's incredibly high level. But we have to for this quest. No, you haven't missed any story stuff. What platform am I playing on? PC. It'd be amazing if there were some sea monsters in the game. I mean, I have to admit, like, part of the reason Skellige in The Witcher 3 was so fun is because when you were around, floating around in your little boat, you would occasionally get attacked by harpies and those little sea creatures that could jump out of the water and stuff like that. Skellige was so good. Oh man, I want to play The Witcher 3 again now. That happens at least once a month. I just sit there and go, oh, I want to play The Witcher 3.
Have you ever seen so many ships docked at once?
Never, nor has there been a gathering of kings so large as this.
Hey, hold on, you!
Sorry, lads. I need a dock somewhere.
What are you doing?
Trying to dock. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I'm supposed to dock there, am I? Alright, fine. Have it your way, game. Yeah, it has a much more interesting leveling up system, yeah.
Dock the ship here.
Have I ever heard of / played Expeditions Vikings? It's a Viking RPG made by the people who made Expeditions Conquistador. I've heard of it. I don't know much about it, though. It looked like a kind of Diablo-esque type thing last time I checked on it, but I might have gotten completely the wrong impression. Or confused it with something else. Nice axe, dude. Whoa. It's an isometric turn-based RPG. Oh, okay. I think I'm confusing it with another one. There was definitely another Viking RPG that was a Diablo-style jobby. Let's have a look. What we got here? There's a mystery over here apparently. Wheeled event type thing.
My love for you rises tall and strong like the tree of life.
What's going on?
Do not promise me a mighty branch and then let me down with a tiny twig.
Does everyone in Ulrichstad there play their love game so loudly?
No, it's just my husband. He cannot satisfy his wife.
Ah, old age?
No, he's still young and fit. It was not always so. You could not keep us apart when we were raiding.
He would plow you during raids.
Our first time was in the middle of a burning village. After a while, the crew made us stop. They said it was distracting.
Love can burn brighter near death. Have you tried revisiting these memories?
Yeah, but talking about it is not the same. I need to feel it, smell it.
So you need to bring the excitement of the raid into your bed.
You could help us pretend we are raiding. That will make my water flow. Come, we must tell my husband.
I was only, well, all right.
Grab your weapon, you big, strong Vikinger. Today we raid.
Now?
Join me in the blood dance. Fill me with your battle lust.
Oh, yes, yes. Let us go, Viking. Maybe you could start by breaking things.
And scream as you do, like it is really happening.
Oops. No.
It is amusing, but not arousing.
Yeah, it does not feel real enough.
Maybe you need more fire, like your first time.
Yes! Burn down my house! Burn it to the ground!
Okay. Just loot while I'm at it. Okay. Well, what am I looking for here? This? Alright, seriously, how do I set it on fire? So some flammable, oh, I just need to use the torch, okay. Some kind of insurance scam? Oh god, no, that wasn't the right button at all. How do I get the radial wheel up? Does anyone know? Oh, I've learned how to do a spin attack. That's left bumper, apparently. So, Eivor, what did you do today? Hold right. Deep. No, that doesn't seem to do it. Maybe left. No! Don't call that. Uh-oh. Down. All right, it's down. There we go. Okay. If I drop it on this hay. Yep, there we go. That's done the trick. Whoa.
That did it. I am as hard as Heimdall's tower.
Then run me like the Valgrin's gates and enter Valhalla. Take all plunder you want, Vikinger. And take us also and let the love hunger consume you.
Another time, maybe. But I will help myself to your chest.
Dear. Right, yeah, I don't need that. Right. Okay, hello, horse. Oh god, no, no. Oh man, that was fun. Keep forgetting we have a horse, if I'm honest, actually. Although you can't really climb a mountain with a horse, so unless it's a Skyrim horse, and unfortunately I don't think this one is. Right, some treasure over it.
Your clan is a foul stench.
But we are strong, Ergi.
Yes, strong with stink.
Step closer, Sealface, and say that again.
I said your stench is strong. That's your only strength. Your stench.
I will feed your teeth, wrapped in your tongue, Bakraut.
Slap.
Shall we look horns? Down it faster than me, and you
Oh
are the
god, no,
victor.
no.
Fear got you then, deep in your belly. Think you can swim
I mean,
with-
yes, honestly. I'm terrified of the drinking game, I admit it.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
Here's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one and see that he warms himself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess? All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
Is this how your brotherhood operates? You sneak around in the daylight, stepping your victims where they stand.
Said like that, you make me blush. We are seekers of justice, shepherds of man's will. We work in the dark to serve the light.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try. A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety.
He's even got the assassin swagger, this guy, look.
A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise. And in case I wasn't clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
Okay. Right. Awkward combination. Right, cloak. There we go.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
The cloak diminishes unwanted attention. Jolly good.
We're watching you, scum.
FKU, Mark. Hello. Thank you very much for the 2 months. How long has this been going on? What is the time now? A couple of hours now, I think. Let's see. Right, remove all markers because I screwed up that. Damn it. There we go. Damn it. Oh, I can only mark so many people at once. Interesting. Alright, never mind then. Tease on you. Thank you very much. Distrust area. We have entered the distrust zone.
Drinking mead on an empty stomach.
Alright, never mind.
Watch for the counter. Yeah.
Stealth, who needs it?
Use your glimmer.
Much easier. Suppose we've technically broken the truce now. Oops.
Eivor! You Arga shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here.
Already have,
So
mate.
fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that?
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You
What?
shat into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The All Thing will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Okay, well, that happened. Yeah, these men clearly died of the cold. I don't know. What's that? What is this? What do we have here? A weird noise is what we have here. A key! In the pig shit. Wonderful. What the heck? Did you see that? They were jumping around like Gollum. Okay, I'm confused. Oh, it's below me again. Damn it all. Maybe there's a trapdoor on this building. Muddy, half-eaten note. The pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar's key is gone. Ah. There's a cellar. Is it over here? No. Where is the entrance to the cellar, then? I mean, yeah, that's what I assumed, the outside cellar. But don't see any door. This game makes you feel dense. Yeah, same. What am I missing here? Because I'm missing something. Anyone got any ideas? Go into the cellar. Yeah, thanks, Headskull. It's outside, a bit away from the house. You'll see a big net. Okay. Hi. She doesn't seem to have been concerned about the fact that there's a heavily armed man running circles around her house again and again. Ah. Aha. Do we do something with that rock? This game has more puzzles in it than I was expecting, I've got to say. Maybe if I... Aha! There we go. Right. Why key then? Yeah, good question. Probably. Well, I suppose for this, right? Oh, we found a noisy book. New ability, Mark of Death. Oh, abilities, that's totally separate from skills. Abilities are learned through books of knowledge. They are powerful fighting moves that can be used during the battle at the cost of adrenaline. Some abilities focus on melee, while others provide ranged abilities. Up to 8 abilities can be assigned at once. Improved abilities. When you find a second book of knowledge with the same ability, that ability is dramatically improved. Find more books of knowledge, explore the world and search for wealth in each territory. Books are often heavily guarded in monasteries or military camps. I see. Hold right trigger to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. Oh, it's like the tagging thing in Red Dead Redemption. Sweet. Well, that was worth the bother. And of course, I need to do this because, you know, it's just the rules. I don't make the rules. See? Got a bag of loot. A few bags of loot, actually. And a couple of skill points. Let's have a look. Range. Extra range damage. Why not? Which now unlocks this. Which gives us more melee damage. That's interesting. This looks like some sort of berserking creature with a big axe. Extra ability damage. Dual swap. More melee damage. Can't go wrong with that. So, what have you been up to today, Eivor? Well, I got a job as a sex therapist, and I robbed someone's house of a very valuable book. Oh, and, you know, killed 7 men without breaking the truce. You know the routine. Classic Viking day.
I have an iron stomach and
No, I'm not playing a damn drinking game. Is this a shop? It looks like a shop.
Hello, friend. Come see my wares.
Your cabbages. What have you got? Merchants can be found in every large town. You may buy essential and rare items from them, or sell them your trinkets and valuable goods in exchange for silver.
Made with the finest ingredients.
Designed to pierce skulls at long range, used with a predator bow to deal insane headshot damage.
You should always have some of these.
How about I sell you all trinkets?
Can I tell people this used to be yours?
Minor rune of rage I've got, and a light rune, and a rune of life. Interesting.
Can I tempt you with something
Next
else?
time I see a smith, I'll see if we can do something with those. The drinking game is a bit dull, and I'm really bad at it also, so... It's basically a rhythm game. You have to repeatedly press A at the right time, and it gets faster and faster as you do it, and then you occasionally have to wobble the thumbstick to retain your balance, and I just found it incredibly frustrating to play, honestly. I'm not very good at rhythm games. Now, the dice game, on the other hand, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I just haven't found anyone to play with again yet. I guess that's me as a nerd in a nutshell, isn't it, really? Nah, don't want to play the drinking game, but I do want to play the dice game. University student me would be ashamed if he could look ahead into the future. Oh dear. I heard it's easier to drink the Englishman under the table than the Norseman. That's just racist.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple.
The crops have never grown tall.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together, we fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Background! You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
This guy's going to just cause so much trouble for us. And frankly, Eivor clearly hates him too, so...
I would send him to hell as I did his father.
Understandable. But a quick death is too good for a Draugr like him. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exile.
Alright, okay.
Leave these lands by
Fine,
the next
just
full moon, or I will
overwrite
feed
my
you to
choice.
crows myself.
King Harold, may I speak?
I feel like I've just got railroaded by the DM.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
My fate is tied to my brothers. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
Well, I think we just found our excuse to go to England.
Harald's colors. He is already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
Find and speak to Sigurd. Alright.
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
I'm just running. You goddamn lunatic. Hang on a minute.
Are you one of Harald's men?
I am. The king wishes to make a survey of the land he now rules. Nothing more.
Let me ask, are you one of the conquered? Did Harald take your lands as well?
No. My family has lived under his banner since the days of his father, Halfdan the Black.
Well, welcome to Fornburg, warrior.
Do. Find and speak to Sigurd. Where is he? Oh my god. There's people in there.
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Yes, I do. Hello.
Oh, look. I'm interested.
Yes, Orlok. Join me?
Let us play.
I am pretty good. Do not say I did not warn you.
Excellent. God favors. Ooh, Vidar's might. And Thor's strike. Okay. Alright. Let's begin! Let's go Tails. Damn. Okay. The roll of the dice. Let's keep you. And you. And re-roll the rest. Okay, I want lots of shields. Keep you. Reroll. Wow, okay. Ouch. Did nick a bunch of his tokens though, that's good. Okay, let's keep you, and you. Okay, and oh, I'll roll them again, I think. Right, where have we ended up here? Those will cancel out. He has basically no defense aside from that, so we'll get that. He'll get me with that. That will be blocked. And then he'll nick 3 of mine, and I'll nick 2 of his. Right. Let's use a God favor. Thor's Strike or Vidar's Might? Thor's Strike. Yes, I have many squigglies. Oh, hell yes. Vidar, he's the one that who kills Fenris with a giant expanding shoe. That's the first time I've heard of that. I'll need to look that up. That sounds hilarious. Mythology be weird. Right. Let's see. I think I'll keep those. And reroll. Let's see. Maybe I should just take those 3 axes. She'll take that for the extra god thingy. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll have the lot. Don't roll any more helmets. Ouch. Thankfully, Thor is going to make up for that.
My game, stranger. Just give up.
This mini game's really good. I really enjoy this, actually. It's quite fun. It's a bit random, but it's also kind of tactical. Have those. Reroll.
This will do.
You cheeky bugger. Got 2 steely ones. I'll steal one right back then. All of the tokens. All the freaking tokens. All the squigglies. If we could get another helmet here, that'd be perfect. Never mind. Close enough. Okay. Oh, he's you sneaky devil.
Your defeat is imminent.
But this will finish him off. Yes! My game.
Well fought. The gods favored your hand today. Shall we go again?
No, I'm good.
That is enough all out for now.
Ha! Excellent. 2 wins for no loss so far. Said that Vidar's shoe was made from all the shavings of leather shoes in Midgard, so people would shave off leather from their soles and throw it away to help Vidar win at Ragnarok. God, that is completely bonkers, isn't it? I love it. At Ragnarok, he's fated to avenge Odin's death, Odin being Vidar's father, by stepping on Fenris's lower jaw and tearing his mouth apart. Huh. Interesting stuff.
It's Eivor. Open the door.
Come in, but keep your voice down. We will alert Harald's men.
Where will we live?
The English will fight back. The wars will never end.
Or they will push us.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. but I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
Alright.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops. How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed, and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
All right. I guess we're going to England. A bit sooner than I thought we would, if I'm honest, but hey-ho. Ooh, zipline.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me. I find it flattering. You think one will marry you and carry you off to the capital? Would he? He would take his...
Right. Oh yes, this is very subtle.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there's a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Alright, fine.
I'm ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
Styrbjorn Jarl. Our men were killed as we patrolled nearby. And the word is, Eivor swung the axe.
If the dead could speak, what would they say of their deaths, wolf-kissed? They would tell you how they offered us insults and and how I slew them for it.
As the dead cannot defend themselves, a vergelt is wanted. 50 weight of silver for each life. By law.
50 weight?
You will have it from me. A parent must pay the price of his children's folly.
That was generous, Lord.
Why England? Why throw away all you have for such an uncertain future? Here you could be a king's hero, Eivor. Your name known all across Harold's many kingdoms.
No. I will not be captive to another man's gaudy design. My destiny is my own to weave.
Eivor speaks for both of us, Father. You gambled your honor, and you lost your family. I hope the trade was worth it.
Anger and sadness wrestle for my heart, but I am glad you'll leave this place alive.
All right then. Off we go. Oh, I'm sitting. I'm not in charge this time.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backroutes. Sigurd, what's our course?
The Sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for that. Raggi, sing a song to lift our hooves.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from Thor to speed us on our way!
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the Sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
Okay, we're only a good 6 hours in and we finally got the title card. Good. Are the Midlands lush and wild? Well... Oh, crumbs. We got some more modern day shenanigans to go through first. Boo, yes, I agree. It's like, all hyped up. I'm like, yes, we're going to England, finally. And the game is just like, and not yet, you're not. Ah, well.
At the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
Aurora Borealis in this part of England. In this localized entirely. Oh dear.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Well, spoilers, I guess. Eivor got buried. Alright, what do I need to do here to get this out of the way as fast as possible?
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How is the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Okay. Use laptop. No, or not.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it.
I'm going to guess that was from, like, a previous game. Right. Yeah, don't care about any of this. Want to go straight back in.
All right, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
And we're back in the room. Yeah, the Vikings did go to North America, yeah. That was definitely a thing. There's archaeological evidence and everything.
England, our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. and will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randvi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. But let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Look at Eivor's arrow quiver.
We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we are coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them, get the lay of the land, and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Dag. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them, like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
You agree with Dag? Wait, really? Really? Dag does not have a point. He just doesn't understand fucking Christianity.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Dag. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Dag. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled. Come to, stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it, somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dag. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
All right. I was thinking more along the lines of, no, Dag, you're a complete meathead, and I don't trust you to do it properly. Although, frankly, if I was Sigurd, I'm not sure I'd be trusting. I'm not sure I'd be trusting either master of stealth here either, really. But whatever.
Best not to draw attention here.
Name is Dag. Do you like Dags? Not this one. Okay. Hello, Mr. Saxon, who was doing nothing but minding his own business. Sorry.
Shoot! Shoot! Focus, we have this.
There we go. And you as well. Stomp. Oh, I'll have your food. Yum yum.
Not much longer, corpse.
This chain is huge and poorly anchored, it appears. I might be able to shoot it.
Okay. What have we got here? Oh, apparently Eivor can read Old English. A river chain blockade. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships, so long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months and are to be installed on the rivers leading inland. This is our best defense against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure of function is to be reported immediately. Yeah, I was looking at those square shields and thinking, doesn't seem right to me. Even the Romans had stopped using square shields by like the 5th century.
Back to the boat. We should be close now, barring any more surprises.
Sploosh.
Fine work.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dad. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. You should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Eivor Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy. And the ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dag?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick. And ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, Dog. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look then, just ahead. Where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, we find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, hold back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hoped to find.
No. Let us get a closer look.
Vikings were aware of Romans? Mate, the Chinese were aware of the Romans.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together.
Am I in control now? What's going on? I think I'm in control of the boat now. Not actually sure.
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
And yeah, very good point. Sigurd did go to Constantinople, so. Oh, Pyrex, thank you for those gift subs. That's very generous of you.
We're watching you, scum. We're watching you.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways? You there. Give us your name. I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg.
We're watching
You are men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter. You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, buckerouts, and draw your weapon.
Let's finish them! Kill
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I see you running away, you little archer dude. You come back here. Dear God, where did all of you people come from? Stompity stomp. I like how they're bandits, by the way. Okay, that guy's just sort of T-posing, but not really T-posing. I like how they're bandits, so we don't have to feel bad about killing the Anglo-Saxons. Hello. Oi, hold still. There we go.
All of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I'll check the longhouse.
It's a fantasy game. When we raid churches, we desync if you kill priests. Are you kidding? What?
An ambush could come from anywhere.
Good God. No lies. Wow, okay. I'd call it airbrushing of history if it weren't for the fact that everybody knows that the Vikings killed priests. These Vikings are more like Disney villains. Oh no, I can't collect the raspberries. My day is ruined. What do we have here?
Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
You there! Untie us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
Rowan, that's right. I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next,
as slaves to the nearest speeder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them. You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
That we could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Styrbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven Clan welcomes you. From strangers into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
Dag does not think. Dag only kills.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home. Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
And where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand.
We're quite close to where I live.
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build, expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by asking.
I'll go and speak with Gunnar now.
Good work, my dear. And what else have you found?
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, old letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time to decipher the mess and piece it all back together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time for me to go, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Oh, dear. Let's spend some skill points first. Let's see. Fire. Way of the bear. Where's this bear stuff? Dual swap. Ability damage, sure, I guess. Health. Which now unlocks this. Adrenaline. Don't know what that is. Let's just do evasion. Or we could go completely in a different direction. Get some more ranged damage. Tell you what, let's get this. And go heavy resistance, which will then unlock that. There we go. Man, this skill tree just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? This I like. I've got to say, this is one of the things I like in this game, is this interesting skill tree system, and also I actually do find that the fact that it is shrouded in you know, fog kind of interesting as well. Instead of being able to see the entire skill tree from the start, you know, you kind of have to explore it. You don't know what you're going to get. I kind of like that. It helps me anyway, because it means it removes the temptation to sit down for like half an hour and freaking plan out an entire build. You know, it just allows me to crack on with it. But yeah. Speak to Gunnar. Oh, he came with us, did he? Jolly good. A little look outside. Well, I can tell you for now that this part of the country is definitely a lot more flat than it's portrayed in the game, but that seems to be a thing in this game full stop, because our Norwegian friends in the chat said the same thing about Norway, so... So where are we exactly? Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wow. This is a really shrunken down version of England, isn't it? Blumeneck. Is it actually recognizable? In what sense? I mean, the map obviously works. Everything's more or less where it should be. Wonder if Norwich is on the map. That'll be Norwich right there. The world was way less flat until the strong flattening of 1153. I mean, I'd be curious to see what East Anglia looks like, because East Anglia is incredibly flat. It's like almost like Dutch levels of flat in real life is East Anglia, so... But yeah, I mean, like this whole region really is very flat, and you know, the proof in the pudding is that we get loads of flooding around this part of the country every year. Because with that low down, you know, at sea level or river level, really. Scotland. Oh, Scotland's all the way up off the edge of the map that way. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I mean, this only goes as far north as York, pretty much, so Newcastle and that is still up that way. So this isn't the whole of England either, not even close. I mean, Scotland's not on this map. It doesn't mean we'll never go there, of course. Not that I know for certain, but you've got the Atlas, you see, so... Although that does seem to only have England and Norway on it for now, but, yeah. Travel to Norway, yep. All right, we got here. We built the place. Right, I'm going to bugger off back to Norway, lads. See ya. Toodles. There's so many cool places you could go in a game like this, like Iceland, North America, obviously, which might be a thing that happens because of that bit we saw in the modern day segment. Scotland, you know, Normandy, France. The Vikings kind of got around everywhere, really. Like, you could end up in Constantinople at one point, feasibly. You know, they went freaking everywhere. There's so many possibilities if you were making a game like this for locations to visit, but I wouldn't be surprised or really disappointed either if it was just, if it was just, what do you call it, England and Norway, and that was kind of it, really. That's fine. What is with this gigantic freaking Lord of the Rings tree? I mean, I am getting the impression at this point that a lot of this game is deliberately fantastical and exaggerated in terms of the environments and people's clothes and even the way they act and stuff. They're not even trying for historical accuracy, really. The Kingdom Come Deliverance, this ain't. Yeah, I know, right? I can climb a cliff face 1,000 feet high in howling wind, freezing temperatures, but a tree? No. Out of the question. Or Expeditions Vikings. I'll have to check out Expeditions Vikings. It sounds interesting. There'll be an Ireland DLC and a Normandy DLC. That would be nice. If that's the case, that'd be pretty cool. I'd buy that. They've confirmed it. Oh, have they? Alright, well, awesome then. Well, it's very pretty looking, at least. Gold raspberries. What the devil are those supposed to be? Gold raspberries? What? Is that a thing that exists? Nobody's told me? Our assassin friend, hello. You're still alive then. Yeah, golden raspberry definitely does sound like a euphemism for something. Well, so far so good, folks. When we return next time, I guess we will be exploring England and talking to Gunnar first of all. But yes, exploring England, and I will be obviously casting various judgments upon this game, but also not taking it too seriously. It's mostly just fun overall. It's jolly good fun. I've been enjoying it so far, and long may it continue. I wouldn't mind buggering off back to Norway, actually. There was some cool stuff to explore around there that I'd like to take another look at, but yeah, liking the look of it so far. I will think I will continue for the foreseeable future. So, ladies and gents, I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next as usual at the moment, but when I do stream next, it will either be more of this or it'll obviously be something else. Maybe I'll make a start on Control. It's about time, really. Alternatively, there's a bunch of other stuff I'd like to do as well, so I don't know. It'd be good to get another Hearts of Iron campaign underway. That's something I will have to decide later. I think. But for now, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Striker, thank you very much for 14 months of subbage. And, yeah. Oh, obligatory boilerplate self-promotion at the end, obviously. I have a Patreon, which you can support me on if you feel like I'm worth supporting. There's a link in the About section below. And, if you do support it, you don't really get anything, I'm afraid. You do get access to the Discord, at least. There's no particular tiers for my Patreon either. Like, I try to take a very egalitarian approach to it. So you can pay as much or as little and you'll get into the Discord. And once you've paid to get into the Discord, you won't get kicked out if you stop being a Patreon either. I don't boot people out because they, couldn't afford to support the channel or something like that. It just seems very unfair to me. I don't like to create haves and have-nots, It's mostly Patreon exclusive, really, just to keep the troublemakers out, ultimately. So if you feel like doing that, I encourage you to do so. It's a friendly little community we have on there. And also, I've got a Twitter thing you can follow and an Instagram where I do my Warhammer stuff. And if you were unaware as well, I also have a YouTube channel, which I've been doing for... how long's it been now? 9 years? Yeah, this time next year I will have been doing YouTube for a decade. Oh, where has the time gone? But come see our daily cat pics. Yes, we have a pet photos section of the Discord where people post their photos of their dogs and cats, and it is wonderful. Play Daggerfall as Dag, a meat-headed ex-Viking. Tempting. Anyway, folks. Thanks very much. I'll see you again very soon. If you've been watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed your day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I certainly will. And before we go, as usual, just quickly check if we can raid someone. Oh, perfect. Variax is streaming Enderall. Brilliant. Right, we're off to raid the Variax, the wonderful Wizard of Variax. I don't know where I was going with that. Regardless, start raid. He's playing Enderall. Go say hello for me. And I'll see you when I see you, folks. Toodaloo. In 10 seconds, apparently. I gotta wait first. Twitch is, like, doing a countdown thing. Okay, fine. Now we can do it. Right, okay. Cheers, folks. See you next time.